And we are live. Welcome to Odd Shopper Live, everybody. Thursday, September 5th. I am Josh Engleman. Follow me at Josh Engleman, basically anywhere you can find me. Twitter, Instagram, not that I use it. TikTok, not that I use it yet. Picket, DraftKings, FanDuel, wherever you want to find me, I'm Josh Engleman there. Make sure you're liking this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and subscribe to anything you can find that has anything to do with Odd Shopper or Stochastic. Yesterday, let's pull that up here. Ended up 1.4 units, 17% ROI. We went 4, 14, and 1. We take a lot of long shots, people. Don't ever pay attention to someone's record. There's nothing more meaningless because there's no context to a record. You see me go 4 and 14, you're like, holy shit, this guy sucks. It's not really the case. We're betting plus 500, 600, 700, up to 1,000 on home run props. You don't just go 14 and 0. If we do, I'll probably quit because I'm going to be just printing money. But in this case, 4 and 14, up 1.4 units. We did have closing. We did have very good positive EV closing line-wise. If we just want to look at that quickly, I want to show you guys yesterday just to see what we hit. So 15% on Gunner, 14% on Jake Bowers, 14% on Freddie Freeman, 6 on O'Hearn, 5 on Corbin Carroll, little tiny bit on Marcus Stroman, bunch of neutrals, -1 on Royce Lewis. I don't really care about even these -3s. Frustrating. I thought we were going to get value there. And then the only one that we really got wrong was Perdomo bases. Ended up closing at plus 145. Would have been really cool if we got that. However, it did win. So that helped. We carried a lot of weight on the Gunnar Henderson homer. We got Stroman strikeouts, which was a big play. We won 2 units there. And then there should be another strikeout play in here somewhere. I don't know how I'm missing it. Who was it? I got another strikeout play correct, and I don't remember who it was. Don't know why it's not showing there. I'll have to resync, but either way, we hit 2 good strikeout plays. Anyway, for today, we have a lot to dig into. I think today is going to be the most interesting show that we have done. The NFL starts today. We're back. Can I make this brighter? Yeah, that's fine. The NFL starts today. And all of these sports books have an absolute boatload of promos and free plays and boosts and whatever you can think of. We got a lot of it. I am of the belief that we should hit all of them that we can and find the value. So what we're going to do is take a look at some of the best promos that exist for today and try to hit the goods. So I'm going to take a look at the promos on DraftKings right now. So we have the Thursday Night Football Super Boost. Derrick Henry or Travis Kelce to score a touchdown, boosted to plus 100. Now, max you could do is 20 here. I assume the odds of this are amazing. So just out of curiosity, what are their real odds? So if we look at TD scorers, anytime on Henry, anytime on Kelce, clear. Anytime Henry, anytime Kelce, same game parlay. Oh, you need them both. Got it. All right, so let's think about this from an odds perspective. Derek, if we want to just say, let's ignore the juice for a second. We do 125 divided by 225, 55.5. If we do 100 divided by 215, that's 46.5. What I'm going to do is pull open this quick sheet. So we have 55% for Henry to get the touchdown. And call it. Wait. Yeah, 55% for Henry. 46.5 for Kelsey. So that right there are the odds for them to be successful, which means these are the odds for them to not be successful, which also means 24% of the time they do not score a touchdown. One of the two do not score a touchdown, which also means 76% of the time, one of the two of them do. So we're getting pretty good value. If we look at the odds shopper expected value calculator, we think this wins 75.9% of the time. I'm going to even cut that a little bit to handle juice. Let's take it down to 72. We're getting 100. And the most that you can put on this is $20. That is 44% expected ROI on this play. Even if you cut that to 65, it's still 30. This is a great play. Every single person should be putting this bet in if you can. Now, it feels dumb, but this is just free money. So I'm dropping 20 on this. There's no reason to skip out on this play. Next, Baltimore versus KC. 50% boost any individual bet in this game. Again, $20 is the max bet, but we get a 50% boost on anything we want to do here. Now, there's no reason to avoid it. So if we look at the market-based plays, we can take a look at what we have on DK. Which legit might not be anything. That is a possibility here. Actually, if I go to the parlay builder, this might be a little bit easier. And we go to DK, NFL, Ravens, Chiefs. So we don't have a ton of value on any of the plays that are available in this game right now. But we can make this work. If we take... Let's just take Zay Flowers under receiving yards and Mark Andrews under receiving yards. Let's bet on a running game here. That's too bright. Yeah, let's bet on a running game here. And again, not that I care about the script of this. We want to grab the value however we can. So that's what we're thinking happens in this one. Now, this is a negative EV play without the boost. But if we hit the EV calculator, I'm hoping that we could use this on a same game. I actually didn't look at that. So if we look at promos and we look at Sportsbook, can you do that as a same game parlay? No, it's just any one individual bet. Excludes. It excludes SGPX. Does it exclude regular? Not that it matters, but let's just take a look and see if we can build out the one that I'm talking about. So that's going to be receiving props. It's going to be What was that? Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers. All right. Under on Andrews. Under on Zay Flowers. Okay, we cannot. It does not appear that we could do this together. But I always enter this incorrectly because of the same game. Why would I ever bet those props? Do we have these? Zay Flowers under. Mark Andrews under. Okay, we can do it. So if we do both of them, we get to 417. Now, we're getting 417. Parlay Builder says we have a 24% chance to win. Most we can put on this is $20. That's 6% EV. We've got 6% expected ROI to take these two best plays and build that same game parlay. In theory, we can go over on Travis Kelce yards as well. That's a 12% win rate. So I'm willing to take a bit of a risk on something like this, even though we can lock it in with essentially little risk. Is there not a Travis Kelce receiving yards over under? Oh, there it is. Kelce over. That gets us to 825 with the boost. Win probability of 12 is going to be basically the same. Yeah, 1.3. All right. So we're going to cut the Kelce play out of there. We're going to go Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, both under in receiving yards. No MLB today, Eckler. Slate's limited. There's not a ton out there. We could take a peek at it later, but the focus of this show is grabbing all of the bonuses that we can for the NFL today. So a reminder, 24% expected win rate. 417 payout. 6% EV. I love this. Just to be clear. I absolutely love this. So we're going to drop the 20 burger on it. 20 to win 103. So that's two. We've already knocked out two promos for DraftKings, and we really even haven't had to work for it. So let's see what else is here. We have NFL Week 1 no sweat touchdowns. Opt in and get 4 no sweat touchdowns, one for each NFL weekday, which means we get one for today, I'm assuming. This is Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. So we get a bonus bet of up to $20 if this doesn't win. And we can take one right now to take that sort of chance. So if we look to see we could look at I'm going to look at Rice just to start. Rice anytime TD plus 175. Why is this not letting me opt in? Under TD score. Yeah, that's what I picked. Am I stupid? Why is that not showing up? Yeah, MLB afternoon is quite gross. They gave up. They 100% gave up on it. Why is this not letting me pick one here? Week 1 game days. 9-5. That's today. We're opted in. There's no reason this isn't showing up. Cameron, we do prize picks every day. Today might be a little different, but normally we're looking at we're building out a prize picks card every time we do this show. All right, now the bonus is there. All right, so we can go from 175 to no risk whatsoever on Rashee Rice. Do we want... Now, I want to take a little bit more risk there. First TD scorer, no risk whatsoever, 20 to win 220. I really don't mind that. I really don't. Lamar Jackson plus 1,200. First TD score. That's going to be the one we're taking here. Oh, yeah, Steven, great, good pull there. I'm going to do 20 on Lamar Jackson to be the first touchdown scorer. Even works pretty well with the under receiving yards props that we just took. But there's no risk here. Worst case scenario, we get 20 back as a bonus bet. Best case scenario, Lamar Jackson scores the first touchdown of the game, and we get plus 1,200 on that 20. So that bet is now in. This is what every single person should be doing. So if you're not doing this, you're making a giant mistake. Now, NFL TD scorer stepped up. We can build a same game parlay of touchdown scores. This is more of a Sunday play for me. Not going to be the one that we're looking at. We want to try to hit as much as we can for today. So that, I think, is going to do it for DraftKings Sportsbook promos. Because we have Survivor pools. We've got tennis. I don't need NFL Premium. So we've hit the DraftKings promos. Now let's hit the FanDuel promos. We have a Thursday night no sweat token. We have a same game 50% profit boost. We have okay, so that's going to be for tomorrow. We can make some futures bets and get a 25% profit boost. So let's hit all of these. First thing we're going to do is hit this no sweat token. Got to be under minus 200, which we will. We can get up to $50 in bonus bets here. So we're going to unload 50 on whatever we're getting here. And this could be, by all accounts, anything we want it to be. And we have zero risk for it. So 30% profit boost on Underdog. Yeah, we could hit that too. We're going to be here a while today, guys. We're going to dig in and make sure we hit all of this stuff. And if you guys have thoughts on what we want to look at for this kind of stuff, I'm all ears. Like I'm going to try to grab the value from Odds Shopper for whatever it actually is. But in situations where like we don't really care when there's no risk, then I'm happy to take something that you guys have a beat on. So if we look at this Ravens KC game and we head to FanDuel, we grab NFL and tonight's game. We do have value on Justice Hill rushing yards under 16.5. Right away, we're going to put that one in because that actually has value. So we're going to grab that Justice Hill play. I think we could take Pat Mahomes passing yards, which we have dead neutral. And Nelson Aguilar over 15.5. Now that runs out at 0 EV. What happens? Are we able to actually build out what I'm trying to build out here? It feels like the answer is going to be no, but let's see. So we get the Justice Hill line. Nope, that's receiving yards. All right, so we go under on Justice Hill, over on Mahomes passing yards, and over 15.5 receiving yards for Aguilar. Which, as best I can tell, doesn't actually exist. He has an alt line over 25.5. But unless I'm dumb, I don't see his name in receiving yards. All right, that's just a hair annoying. If we pull Aguilar, so it doesn't appear to be there, and add Pacheco under rushing yards, now it is -1. That's okay for right now. If we have all three, and we add the no sweat token, we have no risk on this, even though it is technically a -1% EV play. Actually, it's way worse than that because it's the same game parlay. But we have, you see, I see 15.5 at the bottom. Joseph, am I dumb? Because did I look at the wrong column? Nelson Aguilar receiving yards. I'm going to click out of it and then go back to it just in case it like got added in the half second before I did it. If we go NFL, Chiefs, Ravens, same game. Player receiving yards. Where is this? That's so weird. If I search for it, it's there. But it's not there if you go to same game parlay. Who could have expected FanDuel to have a bug in their system? I mean, they're usually so great about their web services working. So we're at 491 on the payout there. It's not a good payout. It's not. 14% EV, 14% win rate. And we're getting 491 on the odds. It's a negative EV play. But it's a negative EV play with zero risk. We can drop 50 on this, and we get it back if it doesn't win. So I don't care as much about a negative EV play if it means we're rolling the dice. Can I add Pacheco too? Do we just go big? Under 61.5 takes us up to 10.60. Yeah, we're doing this. Mahomes passing brings Pacheco down. Justice Hill just doesn't participate. Nelson Aguilar just doesn't participate. 50 to win 500, zero risk. We're in. 4 best plays that you can get right now on FanDuel. This is a negative EV play, but it doesn't matter because the EV is technically goose egg. We don't care. I'm willing to roll the dice. If we had positive EV, great, but I don't have to care. Worst case scenario is I get this 50 back. So we've nailed that. We've got that one in, 4-legger. 50% same game parlay profit boost. Do we bet it twice? Do we put the exact same play in? Let's just see what the value looks like if we do that. So we go NFL, this game. We click in. We get the Justice Hill rushing yards. Just because I want to see what the actual value is here. Justice Hill rushing yards. Mahomes over passing yards. And then it's Aguilar under and Pacheco under. So that same play, risk-free, also can get us up to 1525 with the 50% profit boost. Now we could actually look at this. Those four have a 7% win rate, but we're getting 1525 on it, not 1228. It's going to be neutral, or at least close to neutral. What did I say that was? Yeah, 1525, 7% win probability. We do get slightly positive expected value, which is fine. Honestly, the Pacheco play probably needs to come out. And if we take Pacheco out, we're at 736 and we win it 14% of the time. Basically the exact same bet. 232, 2.32% expected ROI. What is the most that we can put on this profit boost? Because we have, let's see, one event. Odds are 736. Edge is 2.32. We're doing 30 on this. 30 to win 221. Lock it in. That's two. So we have the same pieces of that one, but in two different ways. Risk-free on one side, 50% profit boost on the other. We're hitting this in the perfect way, folks. All right. I'm going to let you guys pick. Anybody that's here, get ready to get in chat. We can get a $25 profit boost on any team to win their division, to make or miss the playoffs. So I want a division winning bet for the NFL. So let's go to futures. Probably division. Do we still have division plays? Because I don't want to go make or miss. Can I search division? Maybe if I spell it right. Exact order. I don't want. All right. They might not have division lines up any longer. Oh, divisions. Got it. All right. Zach Morrison, Falcons. We take the Falcons and take the boost. We get them at minus 112. We're definitely not taking them. No chance I'm taking the Panthers for 25% boost. We want like a non-chalk play with a little bit of value. Plus 210 on the Packers. Admittedly, I kind of like. I kind of like the idea of the Jags. Plus 364. What do the playoffs, no playoffs lines look like? Is there anybody we could take to miss the playoffs? Like, this is going to sound insane, but like, I kind of like the Ravens in this spot. Ravens to miss at 238. Because I just feel like if they have like the biggest, if something happens to Lamar, they die scenario more than most. At least that's the way that I feel. Jets to miss. Jets to miss at plus 138. Okay. I mean, Jets to miss feels great. It's all based on Aaron Rodgers, right? Let's go Jets to miss. I like that. I don't know what I'm allowed to put on this. Max $100 wager. I'm not putting 50 on this because I have no tie to it. I just want to take something to use the boost. So we're going to go half unit, Jets to miss the playoffs. And then I will text my aunt and let her know that I bet against her team. $138 with the boost takes us to 173. 50 to win 86.50. We're in. We'll pay that one off long term. All right. That covers us for the NFL on FanDuel for today. Final site we're going to look at that I actually use is Bet365. So let's get in there. And let's look at the promos. At least I'd like to look at the promos. I know they exist. All right. Well, they're at the top here. Up to $10 for every touchdown. So what do we got here? Nothing. Do I need to turn ads back on to make this show up? What are we doing here? All right. Opt in, and if you wager $10 or more, you'll receive $10 in bonus bets per touchdown. So if I make, as long as we put in $50 worth of bets, every single touchdown is worth $10 coming back. So we're going to take that for sure. We have Lamar Jackson 1+ passing TDs super boosted to plus 100. Just for reference sake, what is that line at FanDuel? So we go to Ravens, Chiefs, passing props. Lamar Jackson 1+ passing touchdowns is minus 430 on FanDuel. We can get it at plus 100. The question that I have is, how much can I put on this? Because this is like a gimme, like a literal gimme. You know, if we want to take that 400, let's say it's minus 400. That's an 80% chance to win at even money. I mean, whatever we're maxing this bet. Can I do 100? Nope. How about you just tell me how much I can bet? All right. 50. Absolute no-brainer. Max bet, I assume, is 50. Lamar Jackson 1+ passing touchdowns. Should be minus 400 is even money. There's no reason to leave that out there, guys. That's what I'm trying to say here. We're hitting all of this value. Boost your pick for the Super Bowl by 30. Maybe we could talk about that. MLB boost, US Open, Champions League, parlay boost. I think that's everything then for 365. I assume they had more. Do we take a boost on somebody to win the Super Bowl? I mean, we can get the Chiefs. Well, I thought we could get the Chiefs. No, I don't. Why would I take the Browns as well? All right. How much can we put on that? I'm going to take the Chiefs because I feel like the Chiefs are going to win every year. I understand the terms and conditions apply. Do you mind showing me what the terms and conditions are? That would be helpful. I don't want to guess the amount of money that I can bet here. But that's a hell of a profit boost. I don't want to go each way. That's not what we're doing here. Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, boosted 30%. Just show me the stupid terms and conditions, jerk offs. Not even in the promos. I mean, this is dumb. This is next level dumb. So stupid. All right. So I'm going 25 on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl to get that boost. And we're locked. So go Chiefs long term. I think we've hit everything at Bet365 now. So that means we're going to go to the pick'em sites. Somebody already mentioned that Underdog has some stuff for today. 30% profit boost to any entry. What is vulture protection? Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's take advantage of this 30% profit boost on Underdog. Let's head to Odd Shopper. Let's go to the Underdog Optimizer. I don't think it matters that it's NFL, but we're clearly going NFL for today. Underdog today, NFL. Now, we're probably not going to get anything here that we actually want. If we go Justin Watson, Derrick Henry, that's negative 15 EV. We had the third one, it's Tucker. We're at negative 9. Insured takes us to negative 22. This might actually not be viable. If we take the two best plays for today, Watson over receiving yards, and Henry rushing yards, which doesn't jive with us right now, but that's fine. We get a 3.6x payout instead of 3x. That's not enough. So I actually don't think we could use this on football. So we're going to bail on football and use anything we can for this one. So that's going to be, for today, big value on Breanna Stewart. We could also grab Stephanie Dolson. I don't think Bryce Harper is going to play today, so I'm going to skip this and grab Tarazi if we can. That's 3% EV. That boost will work. So if we take Stewart, and that's Stewie under 22.5 points. It's Dolson lower in points. And it's Tarazi under in points. Oh my God, I can't type. Now we're cooking. Those three with the 30% profit boost. Standard play, so you need all three of them. 3% EV, 17% win rate. But the EV is even higher at 25.7. So we're going to drop our $10 on this one. Wait, I got to take some of those plays out. No wonder that payout structure is ridiculous. Remove Derrick Henry. Remove Justin Watson. Oh, it's got to be football. Idiots. Does it all have to be football? Yeah, we're dead in the water here. We legit can't do this one. Because if I add Justin Watson's play for receiving yards, it unlocks the boost, but we're not getting value. This is a negative EV play. It's neutral insured. So we can go flex for 10. And now we're looking at positive EV. Yeah, okay. So without the boost, it's 60 for 4-0, 15 for 3-1. But if you use the boost, that jumps to 75 and 1650. That's going to be enough to take this from a 0 EV play to like a 2 or 3. And we could lock that one in. And I could share that one to you guys right now. Let's see if there's anything else there on the Pick'em site streets. Lots of value out there on DraftKings Pick 6 right now. That is not my wheelhouse. PrizePicks has a ton of value right now. Does PrizePicks have anything fun that we can grab? Because we've already hit some free squares and stuff. We've got this Caleb Williams free square hanging out there right now, which we could add on to. It will limit the amount that we can get, but we want to take Stewie here. I'm going to take Quinn Ewers here against Michigan. So right away, that's 2 great plays. Bryce Kurtz, receptions. Tyler Fitzgerald, hits, runs, RBIs. That takes us to -4. This 5th play that we add, which we're going to go to Dolson again, 17% EV on PrizePicks. We're going to hit these 5 plays, and then we're going to make it a 6-play card and hit this Caleb Williams line. So let's start with the Caleb Williams play. And then we're going to get an MLB play in Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's going to be hits, runs, RBIs. We're going to get college football. That's going to hit over the next couple days. So we get Ewers, passing yards, less than. Kurtz, receptions, less than. And then Dolson on the WNBA side, less than 9.5 points. And Stewie under on points as well. So those 6, we have 5 plays in there now. Who did I miss? Stewie, Dolson, Ewers, Fitzgerald. Somehow missed Kurtz, I guess. So now we have a 6-pick card. I'm going to try to do 10. I don't think it's going to let me. I think it's going to tell me it's 5. Yeah. All right. Most we can do here is 5, but that's still 5 to win 125 if they all go right. And now we'll take the Caleb Williams play out and remove everything because life sucks and everything is a pain in the ass. So we'll go back. We'll grab Stewie. And we'll grab Dolson. And we'll grab Fitzgerald. And we'll grab Ewers. And we'll grab Kurtz. Now, again, 17% expected EV. We'll drop a 25 burger on that to win 250. Let's try to 10x. And I will share that card as well. So we've hit everything at FanDuel. We've hit everything at DraftKings. We hit everything at Bet365 to cover us for all the free money that's available for the NFL season. We hit the best possible card we could on PrizePicks. We tried to squeeze as much value as we could out of the Underdog side. Anything else? Sleeper? If I go to the sleeper optimizer, we do have sleeper value. Which Aaron Jones rushing yards, I think we took yesterday, but I'm happy to take it again. Cody Bradford outs, we can grab. That's 4% EV already. We could take Stewie again. That gets us to 6. I'm going to pull up sleeper right now on my phone. All right. So we lost out on the Caitlin Clark plays from yesterday. So those cards are going to die that we made yesterday. We do have a free square on Joe Burrow to use, which we can do up to $10 on. But if we take that Aaron Jones play, so that's going to be, let's find that Minnesota game. Bang. Aaron Jones, less than 56.5 rushing yards. We're going to get Stewie, who is on what team now? The Liberty, evidently. We'll take Stewie's points prop. Or at least we'll try to take Stewie's points prop. All right. Stewie points prop does not exist on Sleeper right now. So we'll pull that. We'll go to Mahomes. Wait, where did that Mahomes play go? Oh, Pacheco. Brand new, huge value. This got even better. So let's get Pacheco. That's going to be under 17.5 receiving yards. Oh, there it is. That Stewie play does exist. We'll be able to get back to that. 17.5 receiving yards. We go less than. We're going to go to Cody Bradford on the NFL side. Or Cody Bradford on the MLB side, rather. So that's Bradford outs. Oh my God, this is so... God, this is a pain in the ass to use. There's just too much going on in this stupid app. All right, so those three pay out at 7.8x, and it's 14% to win. We could add Stewie if we want to and take it up to 14, which we might as well do now that I realize what I was actually doing. So if we could take Stewie less than 22.5 points, that's 13.9x payout. It's a 7.3x payout with insurance. I'm actually going to add a fifth. We're going to add this Lamar Jackson passing attempts play because it's positive EV. I want to build a big card here. So let's go NFL, Baltimore, passing attempts. Now, this does not jive with everything else that we've done, but that's Lamar over 31.5. That's a 27.6x payout if you want to try and go 5 for 5. We get 16.07 on a 5-pick card, and we still get 2.5x if we go 4 and 1. So I dropped that bad boy in for 10 bones. Again, these are the plays right now. Aaron Jones under 56.5 rushing yards. Cody Bradford under 17.5 outs. Pacheco under 17.5 receiving yards. That is the gold standard play right now if you can get it. Breanna Stewart under 22.5 points. Lamar Jackson passing attempts north of 31.5. We got that one locked in. Zach, you want to know if there's anything out there for dabble? You're in luck. I can look. So you have the Breanna Stewart points line, and Taj Bradley gets you to -6 EV. You add that Dolson play, and you can get to 4% EV. That is, you got to hit all three of them now. So limited value, but it's there. So I'll pause on this screen for a second so you can grab it, because I'm not going to enter that. We are going to get out of here, though. We've been going for about 50 minutes. Thank you guys for being here. We hit all the relevant NFL stuff that we can. Sign up for OddsShopper and use these tools the way that I just did on the show. Link in the description. It's as simple as this. You can either click the link if you want to, or you can go to oddshopper.com, check out the portfolio EV tool, and immediately everything is here. Click on the Insider Marketplace. Sign up for me. You want to do that? Go to Discover Insiders in the Insider Marketplace and sign up for Josh Engleman. We added another one, folks, just in case you haven't seen it. We're putting new people in the marketplace constantly. We picked up Mitch, DFS and Donuts. We've got Defy the Odds here now. And now the Gamblers Guild is a part of the OddsShopper Marketplace. Sign up if you like them. Personally, I think you should sign up for me first and then get everybody else after that. But that's a selfish way to look at it. If you prefer Lindy, if you prefer Gajeski, if you want WNBA props, get them from the boss man, Alex Baker. If you want to bet the most ridiculous soccer plays, go ahead and grab Ben, because he's going to bet on some things that you didn't know existed. He's going to have soccer bets where you don't even know that country is a country. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to get out of Ben. Plenty of other stuff here if you want to sign up. I'm out of here. This was fun. One more this week, folks. Enjoy yourselves. Peace.